Oh, man.
What it do? What it do? What it do? WTF Monday. We back with another one after an unfortunate
Disaster of a game.
disaster. I mean, one
That's
of the
even
worst
that's putting it mildly.
showings. One of the worst showings I've seen, but nonetheless, we hear Eshan what it do, my brother.
What's up, man? How you doing, man?
Oh man, I'm just soaking it all in like everybody else, man. Dealing with it,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Unfortunately, we got to do the show regardless of, whatever the outcome is. We got to do the show.
The
We got to
title
get.
today is right on, like from what
Mhm.
yesterday's game was.
We got to get through the week. What up? What's up,
What's up?
Stephanie? What's up,
What's up, Stephanie?
Tori?
What's
What's
going
up,
on, man?
Dallas B? Robert? Salute to all y'all. We got to get through it. We got to do it. Hopefully,
Hmm.
Cowboys corner come back. I'm excited to hear y'all after yesterday. Yeah, Barry. Salute the Cowboys champ who probably won't make it because I'm doing the show so early.
Hmm.
But I gotta do it early because I gotta lay down. But I'm sure he'll be on Freaking Friday, of course.
Yep.
Of course, he'll be on Freaking Friday. But
Oh,
hopefully
God.
Cowboys corner join us in a little while.
Yep.
It's not gonna be a long show tonight. We're gonna run right at an hour. Get it out the way. It ain't much. It ain't much to talk about. We all saw what happened. What
Yeah.
up? What up, Key? What it do? What it do?
What's up?
Salute to all 12 of y'all on here, man. We're gonna get right into it, man. So the Cowboys, for the third time within what a year and what about about 22 months.
Something
Third
like
time in
that.
like 22 months, have
Something like
taken
that.
an L to the same team.
Yep.
Um,
Can y'all hear
Cowboys
me now?
corner. There
Now we
you
can hear you.
go.
Now we can hear you,
There
man.
you go. What the problem was?
Y'all are full of shit.
No, that was
What do you
you.
mean, man? We couldn't hear you,
Y'all were full of shit.
man. Come on, man.
I didn't do nothing. I was fooling you.
I was
Yeah.
fooling y'all.
What the fuck? Go
Hey,
someplace, man. No, you weren't.
Hey, we just got joined by Cowboys corner. What's up, my brother?
What's going
what's up?
on, man?
What's up?
That much. So, like I was saying, third time in 20. If we lose to the Charge, find McCarthy. We lose to the Charge. He ain't going nowhere right there. Probably the end of the season.
It'll be
The
the end.
worst that'll happen, Schottenheimer would take over play calling. But so for like the third time in 22 months, we take an L to this team.
Hmm.
Um, it's always funny, right? Every time, like it can be like early in the game.
Hmm.
What's up, me mug?
What's that
If
mean?
something happens, Cowboy Corner always texts me, and it's been for years. He always texts me. That's the game. That's
That's
it.
the game. Yeah.
He literally texts me in the first quarter.
Well, that's the sad thing.
Literally, I mean,
We know
we
we're
weren't even
so
10 minutes in the game. Cowboys going to text me. That's game. He's like game over. I'm I'm
well,
I'm I'm, dead.
yeah.
I'm telling you, it was like 7-0, but he was already saying that's the game. He did the
Nah,
same thing
yeah.
the Cardinals game. It's so crazy. So Cowboys corner, what you see early on that make you decide the other 3 quarters we just won't have a chance? What do you be seeing?
Energy, passion, heart,
Mhm.
stability,
Yep.
power. They don't have it. So you look at that Cardinals game. I think they went down there and just we got the ball first. I think we went 3 and out. They got the ball and they were just moving it. And you can just tell that, okay, well, yeah, they got the ball, and then
They
the
get the ball
quarterback
first.
just runs it down the field, 50
Mhm.
yards, bro.
Mhm.
50 yards over there at Cardinals. You
Yep.
knew that first play, well, these Cowboys,
It's
they
wrapped.
already gave up
Yeah.
off of
Yeah.
one play. You just know it. As a Cowboy fan, you know how this thing goes, and it's always been this way. Even with Tony Romo, it was this way. You just know that first quarter, that first couple of drives, you know we're coming out swinging. You you know if you're about to lose. It's
On the
just
drink.
there.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
on the drink. Yeah, like
No.
I say, like I say, you hit me, you text me early, and I was like, and I hate responding to messages like that because I'm like, oh man, I just be trying to
Optimistic.
have so much hope, man, and
Yeah.
but when you've been a fan so long and you know people that know what they're talking about and you're friends with people that know what they're talking about, it's really hard to deny what they're saying. And I was going to pretty much say it all the time, like
Yeah.
He could tell when the energy ain't there, when they just
Well,
aren't
it's
they
obvious.
aren't in it. And
It's
yeah, we
really
got both
obvious.
ages.
Without
And
you, it's really obvious, man.
so last night was just a disaster all around, bro. Like
Yeah.
it was just pathetic, honestly, man. Like I was just so like out of it by the second quarter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if it wasn't for y'all in the show, I would have turned it off, man. It it was just pitiful. So
yeah.
let's go ahead and rock out and talk about what we all witnessed last night. This pathetic loss by this team that's just I don't even know that needs to be building out of clean pockets. Jeff, there's nothing Dak can do. There's no new ability. There's not like he don't have nothing in the arsenal that we ain't seen that we're gonna see the rest of the season.
Nope.
What we're gonna see for the rest of this season is what we've seen for the past 8 years. Hands down. End of story.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even stay up. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Hey, me mug. I wish I would have did that. I would have felt so. I fell asleep at work at my desk. I fell asleep on the phone with Cowboys Corner because I didn't get no sleep. 1980. Let me know if you want to leave, bro. I'm literally at my desk at my job. As soon as I walk in my job, you know what happened? A lady come to me. She had a 49er sweater. Raised the sweater up. And the Fred Warner jersey just all in my face.
Oh shit. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just one of them things. So let's start here.
Oh gosh.
Ishan, what? Let's start on the offensive side of the ball. No, take that back. This is where I want to start. That first drive by the 49ers, we deferred. They got the ball. When you saw how easily they drove that ball down and scored, did it do anything, or you just like it's early, or did you feel like that was a little too easy? How did you feel about that first drive?
It reminded me of the 2021 playoff game when they scored right off the rip. Because the first play of the game was a fucking penalty in yesterday's game, and then not last year's playoff game, but the year before, if you remember. And for me, like, okay, I guess no, but like to be completely honest, man, like it told me everything that I needed. Like Cowboys Corner, I can tell within the first 2-3 minutes of whether we're gonna win or lose. I just don't jump to conclusions in the middle of the game because I like to see how things pan out. But it's extremely obvious, man, because we can tell early with our team, okay, whether these guys are in it or not. And with how easily they went up the field, like Brock Purdy dotted our ass up the whole drive and the whole rest of the fucking game. Let's just be honest about that. So there was nobody having any line of defense. So I mean, did I know that? Was it a I guess a sign to come? I absolutely knew it. I kind of was a little bit like, okay, let's see what happens. But I knew from then on, okay, hey, like this is going to be a really, I don't know how if this game is going to turn out the way I want it to. And lo and behold, it didn't. So, yeah. So, I mean,
from that first drive, you had a feeling.
Oh, I 100% had a feeling. Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Corner? You had a feeling from that first drive?
Well, no, not the first drive. I mean, because the first drive, they're filling out the opponents. What I wanted, we knew that the 49ers offense was good, right? And I said on here on Friday that Kittle is the guy we have to watch.
Yeah.
And Kittle had 3 touchdowns on us. Cowboys didn't get the memo. I'm just a fan. Yeah. I sit at home and watch TV. I go to a game every now and then.
What's up? Go ahead, bro.
You know, I go to a game every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a fan.
Yeah.
But as a fan sitting here looking at the 49ers, looking at the Cowboys, I know Kittle was going to be a problem.
Yep.
Dan Quinn is a Super Bowl winning defensive coordinator. They had no answers for Kittle.
Yep.
0 answers. So who am I? If I'm sitting here watching this and Dan Quinn can't figure that out, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Jerry Jones, give me Dan Quinn's number. I'll tell him how to put a game plan together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so what I wanted was that first drive, it is what it is. They're feeling out each other. Dan Quinn shut them out a couple of drives after they scored, right? So they were feeling out each other. And then the defense kept them alive with stupid penalties.
Yeah.
But what I wanted the Cowboys to do was, we knew the 49ers were going to score. But you have to match the intensity.
Yeah.
And the Cowboys didn't.
Yeah.
The Cowboys did not match that intensity. So if you're not going to match it and you're not going to have any heart to go out there and play, this is 42-10, and you're lucky it wasn't worse.
Yeah.
You're lucky it wasn't worse. This should have been a 60-3 loss.
Yeah.
But shout out to OG for calling that Turpin fly. But that was a Cedric Wilson play. You feel me?
I'm glad you made that point. You were so dead on with that point.
No, that's the truth.
There's nothing in this offense that's different. This is a simplified Kellen Moore, Linehan, Garrett, now McCarthy offense.
Yep, we've seen this.
And
before.
I think this boils down. I'm sorry if I'm getting too far, but I think this boils down to Dak Prescott.
100%.
Dak Prescott, dude. And I said this behind the scenes with fifth quarter. I didn't want to say it, live, but I'll tell fifth quarter many times. I don't know if Dak can learn a new offense, dude.
Yeah.
At this point,
I don't know if Dak can learn a new offense. And we got rid of Kellen Moore to bring in a new system. That was a Cedric Wilson play. Yep. This is the same shit. And Tony Pollard, look, I know you're coming off injury, but the old Tony Pollard hits the outside and you can't touch him.
Yep.
This Tony Pollard.
Yep.
This Tony Pollard is wanting to cut inside like he missed a get bad. That's not your play style, Tony Pollard. You don't cut. You don't fucking cut, TP. You hit the outside and no one can touch you. But this motherfucker wants to cut like he's a pair of scissors and his ass gets fucking stopped.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if Tony Pollard hit his head. You call it, you haul it. What happened to that mentality, Pollard? Because you call it, you ain't do shit. If you were a U-Haul company, your vans are empty. You ain't carrying shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting off topic here, but
no, you're fine. You're fine.
The offense has to match points. They have to match points. If you don't match points, Mike McCarthy, dude, works after the second half. To start the second half, dude, we're going down there. We're moving the fucking ball. 3rd and 4. They do a fucking handoff to Dowdle on a 3rd and 4.
Made no sense.
Sean, third and 4, they hand the ball off, and they were thinking and ducking their asses all the way down there.
I know. I saw that, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm right with you, man.
My blood pressure's shooting back the fuck up. Mike McCarthy, and I said it in my pregame, is a liability, and so is Dak Prescott. We got Harry, and we got Lloyd, a.k.a. Dumb and Dumber. And Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah, man. For me, that first drive by the 49ers, it bothered me a little bit because there wasn't any type of resistance.
None.
I understand the 49ers are going to score. I understand filling out the offense. But we've been filling out the offense for the past 2 years.
8 years.
To me, that's no excuse, bro. Because
we've been filling them out. Like you fill them out on film. You know what they're gonna do. You be better at that. And I'm not just blaming the coaches. The players too.
Oh,
the players too. Man, you know what? I get so sick. I get so sick. And for years, I gave DeMarcus Lawrence hell. But at times, it seems like this man is the only one out there that wants to play.
That's true.
I gave D-Law hell for years.
Yeah.
But at this point, at his age, do you understand? When I gave D-Law hell, he was 3-4 years younger.
Yeah, and he just got paid too.
And the dude is out, and then he took a pay cut 3 years ago.
Right, yeah.
The dude is out there like he's the only one that wants to play sometime on that side of the ball. Salute to Jonathan Hankin. What
salute.
Where did this come from? I mean, he played decent last year, but this year Hankin looking like
that's
he's the only one yesterday who I actually saw in defense show up in spurts. Nobody else I saw show up at all on defense.
Man, listen. It was at one point, he texted me at one point. I'm about to text him the same shit. I was about to text him, man, Gilly is getting chewed up.
He is getting chewed up, man, like left and right.
Dude, it was week 2. I called fifth quarter when I'm going on lunch break, waiting for the wife to get on lunch. And I told I told after week 2, I told fifth quarter, I said, dude, Gilly Lock ain't the same guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I said, he's too slow. I said, he can't play man.
No.
Man, and we're coming off 2-0. I was talking about red zone. I was talking about how piss poor this offense is. I was talking about Gilly getting burnt. And we were 2-0.
Yeah.
Because this shit comes back and bites the Dallas Cowboys.
Yep.
I'm gonna say names. Fuck it. Footsie King put out a stupid tweet last week, a week ago today. Guys, calm down. Their offense is gonna be fine. That's a stupid
dude. It drives me crazy when people say that.
You have a massive following, and you're gonna put out shit like that. And then what happens is the following week, this offense only gets 10 points against a really good defense. Now, please, guys, don't misconstrue what I'm saying. The 49ers defense is top notch.
Yeah.
Fred Warner, those safeties, those corners, Oliver, shut down, Lamb. Shut them down. Right? They knocked the snot out of us. You're going to lose games, but it's how you lose the game. This was a measuring stick game, fifth quarter, Eshawn. This was a measuring stick game. This is the bet. Eagles are number 1 because they went to the Super Bowl. 49ers are number 2 because they went to the NFC Championship. Dallas Cowboys are number 3 in the NFC East. Look at their records. Look at their records. The top 2 are undefeated. Cowboys sitting there looking stupid.
Looking
at 3-2. Right? We're number 3 in the NFC. Right? Guess what? We ain't number 3 no more because them Detroit Lions are coming.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
It's how you lose the game. If we lost by a touchdown, our reactions would be different.
Exactly.
If we lost by a field goal, our reactions would be different. Our reactions would be different. But they came out and looked flatter than a pop that sat out on the table overnight, and your mama's whooping your ass in the morning because you wasted one. That's what it was. It was a flat top on the table, and the ass whooping came.
Yep.
Yeah, it was bad, man.
Oh goodness.
It's so stressful. Like it's so bro, I was just sitting there last night, just looking at the screen, like this, and I'm telling people, and they had the typical media guys. I don't call them cowboy. These are media guys. This is what they want to be.
Yeah,
this is what they want to be now. They not cowboy blog. They do it for money, and they're media guys. They do the same. They did it last night.
Yeah,
guys, we got to look at more than Dak Prescott. We got to man. Listen, bro. If the Cowboys beat the 49ers 42-10, y'all are on y'all knees for Dak.
Yes.
So the same way y'all gonna praise him,
you gotta critique.
I know the game is not all on him, but you're not gonna tell me how to get on my channel and talk about what I need to talk. I'm gonna talk about those 3 interceptions. I'm gonna talk about him being slower than my 3-year-old son. I'm gonna talk about him not knowing what to do when the pressure's on, backpedaling, taking unnecessary sacks. In year 8, but you got a 6th-round quarterback who they used to call Mr. Irrelevant.
Just
on an MVP run.
7th round.
Do we even realize that Brock Purdy to this day has not played a full season in the NFL? He's technically a rookie. And he outplayed Dak Prescott twice. So miss me with anyone trying to tell me, like, dude, even leading up to today, there's people giving Dak Prescott excuses. Like, really? And Cowboys corner, man, like you in your video yesterday, like and even we talked about this on the halftime show too, because for people who are defending Dak today, at this point, it's fucking comical. Like it's stupid, it's pathetic. No one is saying every game is entirely on Dak, man, but at some point in time, the truth is the fucking truth. Yes, the play calling was awful. No one's going to sit here and deny that. I'm definitely not going to. It was awful, dreadful. The defense was bad. We all know it. But guys, the players play the game. That's the bottom line. We can get up here talking about McCarthy, Jerry, whomever, but how many coaches do we have to fucking go through?
Not only that, he's saying that whole coaching staff is different.
It's different.
Everybody.
We went through Garrett, we went through Linehan, we went through Marinelli, Kellen Moore. Now
name a position. Name a position on that coaching staff. They all knew on that side of the ball. And they all knew.
And the common denominator is Dak Prescott. So at what point in time are people going to hold that guy accountable for his shitty ass play? It's one thing, and I mean, to Cowboys Corners' point about how we lose games matters, man. if it's like his point about, oh, if we lost by a touchdown or if we lost by a field goal, our reactions would be different because they would show heart in those losses, man. Yesterday's game, I saw a team that quit. I saw a team that got punched in the face in the first half and completely. And I don't like to call football players quitters, but yesterday's game, you're trying to tell me that they did not get punched and did not quit. They absolutely quit, man. Like, so so that's. I mean, I don't want to take over your show right now, fifth quarter. I'm jumping ahead too, but it's just. I'm sick and tired of Dak, man. I'm sorry. Like, I just cannot with him anymore. Fucking, and then before you go, Cowboys corner, but like, and then in the press conference, another thing was he talks about, oh, this game was humbling. I practiced. I did this, that, and the third. Fuck all the way off, man. You say the same shit in the press conferences every year. Last year, you said the same thing after the divisional game. Where is the actionable steps with him? I have not seen any actionable step with him that shows me that he's improving. And to, Cowboys corner, to your point as well, that the offense has been the same his entire tenure. You saying you don't think Dak can learn. That's the only evidence we have, man. Because what other reason is there for, for as stoic as this offense is, and for as much as everyone calls it out, if Dak could learn a new offense, they would have changed it at some point. No, I mean, that would be what I would think. But he's just not able to. And the mistakes he makes, guys, I'm talking rookie mistakes, man. Like the picks that guy is throwing are inexcusable picks. Absolutely, you cannot defend those kinds of picks. He's overthrowing balls by 15, 20 yards routinely. The Cooks was wide open on a touchdown play. Man hit the fucking camera guy. God, man, it frustrates me with him.
Robert, you had the right channel when you want to hear real. We ain't delusional, so you're right. We do keep it real over here, Brody. We always keep it real. We ain't gonna come on here and say shit just to keep viewership and to get super chats, bro. We gonna tell how it is and how we see it. Go ahead, corner.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
So I caught a little tad bit about the Dallas Cowboy locker room today.
Okay.
And you hear brotherhood a lot. This is a brotherhood in that locker room. There is fears coming out of that locker room where they really think the brotherhood mentality is at stake. I'm getting some tidbit information coming out of that locker room like that. So, Micah Parsons, who played like shit, by the way, said last year when the 49ers beat us, I can't speak for everybody, but I know the defense did their part. That was a straight finger at Dak Prescott.
Yep, I remember him saying that.
CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, looking really sad over there on the sidelines, distancing themselves away from Dak Prescott.
Yep.
This team, remember, I've been saying this, but the tad bit information I'm getting that the brotherhood is at stake with these Dallas Cowboys. It's only week 5. We got a long season to go. It could turn around, but this is the information I'm getting. I said it. It don't matter how good of a leader you are. You have to match with doing. You have to match that leadership with doing. You can be the best supervisor in the world, but if 3 people call in sick and you don't get on the line, no one's going to respect you.
No one's going to respect you. Yeah, exactly right.
Dak Prescott, you're the best leader in the world. You got a degree in it. But your play is like shit. We got a guy named Micah Parsons that can tired of bullshit and wants to win now. He called out Dak Prescott last year. CeeDee Lamb is dissing himself away from his quarterback. The brotherhood in this locker room is now in jeopardy.
Yep. And a fifth quarter, before you go, I wanted to touch upon that point about leadership. And you guys, you've heard me talk. How many times have you heard me talk about Dak's lack of leadership, man? I mean, because to me, what leadership is, and as someone who leads teams, I can equate to this, but to me, leading is not talking, it's showing, it's proving. You have to be if you're not consistent, there's no reason anybody would follow you at all. I mean, like, right? You know what I mean? So, like, it's people think, okay, Dak's a leader. I really beg to differ. I don't think he is. Sure, he's a nice guy. Yes, people like him in the locker room. I'm not going to disagree with that. But from what I'm seeing on the field and from what you were talking about CD, about Brandon Cooks distancing themselves from Dak, about Micah getting at him last year, he's not leading nothing. You know what I mean? So, like, that's, yeah, man. But that's what I mean. It's time to just rip the Band-Aid off with him.
Hey, or that's a recipe for disaster right there. They let you know right there what the whole organization is. They let you know right there that what they come into the mentality, they bring it to this game, and you know who that reflects? The head coach not having the team ready. When both sides fall apart like that, when both sides are just depleted from the time the coin is tossed, it's pathetic. Leadership is just not about people saying you're a leader. Leadership is about taking the responsibility when it's time to. You feel me? If we're all on a job and I'm the manager out there and shit fall apart because of me, I can't get up there and say I'll be better without acknowledging what I actually did wrong.
Yes.
Prescott don't acknowledge what he did wrong. He like to use the words we.
Oh my fucking God.
You've seen championship quarterbacks go to their receivers. That was on me. My bad. During the game, yeah. Go to their receivers. My bad. That was on me. My bad. I got you next time. Pound them up. My fault, child. I overthrew that. That was on me. Dak never does that. Dak fucks up. He get fucking eyes like a deer in headlights. Go grab that dumbass tablet. He never go to his receiver. He never say anything on the sideline. He doesn't take immediate responsibility. He don't communicate with his players when it's his fucking fault.
Yep.
He don't when he overthrew Schoonmaker, who's 6'6", by the way. He should have went to him and built him his confidence. Hey, that wasn't on you. That was me. Keep doing what you were doing. That was my fault.
Yeah.
That was a good route you ran. You created space. You got open. I overthrew you. My bad. I'm gonna make up for it. Mm-hmm. When they overthrew Brandon Cooks, he should have went to him. Bro, I just cost you a touchdown. My fault. I'm gonna be better next time. He don't do this shit. He don't take responsibility on the field. No, which gives that guy confidence back. Schoonmaker probably like, damn, was I out of place? He's a rookie. Was I out of place? Like, did I reach up to you? Like, you got to give these guys. Dak, he's terrible. He do shit and he tuck his fucking tail like a fucking coward.
And fifth quarter in Cowboys corner, man, to that point, what irritates me about him, especially in the press conferences, given how he played he cost us last year's playoff game. All of us here know that. Yesterday, this guy was worse. He was a lot worse even yesterday, and for as bad as he was in that playoff game. And then he has the nerve in the press conference after the Patriots game to be like, oh, I'm pissed off. You're pissing me off, to the reporter. And then he comes out and he plays like this. Like, really? And another thing, last year after the 15 picks, tell me what quarterback do you know has to tell the media, I promise I'm not going to throw picks? Who the fuck says that?
Well, we're on the path to break that record. We're on pace to break that record. Like Dak Prescott problem is that he wants to get on the field and let everything be perfect. And I'm going to get off Dak in a minute and move on. He wants to get on the field and everything to be perfect. Yes. He can't throw now he's floating the goddamn ball in the air and it's looking like a damn punt now. I don't know what he's doing. Somebody made a meme, so I walked past the TV and Dak almost threw me the damn ball. That shit was hilarious. Like, he doesn't take response. Where's DeMarcus Lawrence? Oh, he's playing. His fame got to him, y'all. Yeah, dude, bro, I'm telling y'all, you will never see him say my bad on the field to his guys.
I've never seen it.
I'm keeping my number one wide receiver happy. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
I'm keeping him happy, bro.
Yeah.
And see that's CD is upset because y'all see CD said, I don't know if y'all watched the break or not, but Brian Broderick said CD said he loved the way Kellen Moore called plays.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
You got to watch the break. Brian Broderick said today, he said from the inside, he said he loved the way Kellen Moore called the plays. CD He's upset because of play calling. He'll never say it, but he upset because his quarterback suck and it's not accurate. And the dude is trying to play for a contract, man.
Yeah, he has
he's getting screwed by the coach, by his quarterback. And Dak will never take you. Keep your number one happy, bro, because a number one got you paid.
Yeah,
let's not forget it. Cowboys corner always talked about it. Amari Cooper got you paid.
Amari Cooper got him paid.
Keep your number one happy, bro. You're the most. The dude pissed me off. This man will literally screw up a game, overthrow guys, and just go to the sideline. He don't tell them guys my bad. That's not leadership. That's coward shit. I've seen championship quarterbacks do this shit. My fault. That was on me.
Yep.
How you don't go to your rookie? Keep that confidence in him. Keep that confidence in it. But let's move off of Dak, Cowboys corner. I want to come to you because you always talk, and you mentioned scheme a lot last night. Yeah. What the hell is wrong with our offense, bro? What do you think is wrong with our offense and play calling?
So it boils down to Mike McCarthy. And Brandon Cooks is coming off consecutive 1,000 yards with worse quarterbacks. Let me say that again.
Yes.
Brandon Cooks is coming off consecutive 1,000-yard years with worse quarterbacks and worst offenses.
Yep.
All right. Yep. Mike McCarthy does not know how to use Brandon Cooks.
Nope.
He just don't.
Yeah, you're right.
Mike McCarthy don't know how to use CeeDee Lamb. He don't. Mike McCarthy don't know how to use Schoonmaker, Jake Ferguson, or Sean McEwen. Fuck Hendershot. He needs to be cut. I'm not even going to mention him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our running game,
non-existent.
This running back by committee bullshit ain't working.
It's not working.
Maybe the Patriots, Bill Belichick said something about starting over. Maybe we do need to bring Zig back in when Belichick cuts him. Maybe we do, because I think Zig's going to get cut here in a couple of weeks. He ain't going to be on that team. So maybe we do bring Zig back.
Yeah.
Maybe we do. And I pray to God it's Deuce Vaughn who gets cut. I'm sick of that, man. That's a wasted roster spot. Where is Malik Davis?
Yes.
Why ain't Malik Davis getting touches? Why is Deuce Vaughn still here?
I'm with you.
So, scheme. If you know Zach Martin and Terrence Steele is your best blocking lineman on your team, why the hell are you going to the left side?
Yeah.
Why the hell are you going to the left side? Michael Gallup, you got to figure out a way to get him the ball. That guy's a playmaker. He's coming along. I can see the green light being green with Michael Gallup. A couple of weeks ago, that light was red. But now, I think Michael Gallup's back.
Yeah.
But CeeDee Lamb ain't doing shit. Brandon Cooks ain't doing shit. Michael Gallup ain't doing shit. Why? Because we can't scheme for nothing.
Yep.
It's so simplified. T.Y. Hilton was able to come in here in December, learn the playbook in 3 days, and go out there and make a third and third catch.
That's right.
Why? Because he said it with his own words. This is the Cowboys offense. It's pretty easy to learn. He said that to the media guys. This offense is too simplistic, and when you get too simplistic, you get caught with your pants down. You do, because you can't evolve into a dual threat wide receiver with the tight end. You can't evolve into any type of threat because you're so simplified on just working and running fundamentals.
Yep.
And so we don't get any creativity because we don't have a cognitive quarterback to do it.
That's right.
I got you. I understand that. Ishan, how you feel about this? Like the offense, when you look at the plays,
he ain't gonna do shit. Jaja Binks.
He ain't gonna do shit.
Nah,
that's funny. Ishan, when you look at the play calling, honestly, if you didn't see the sideline, could you tell if Kellen Moore was over there or not?
No, not. I mean, he would. It's the same play calling. Like we've been talking about this, repeatedly. I haven't this new offense. I'm seeing the same plays. I'm seeing this either the run guts up the middle, or those fucking wheel routes, the screen passes. I'm seeing the same things. So there's nothing different. The only thing I would say that is maybe different is that this year they're hiding Dak Prescott more in the first 3 games of the season by running the ball. Yesterday they couldn't, and in San Francisco fucking shot all over him. So that's the only thing I can say, because you can only hide a quarterback for so long, right? But no, absolutely, you're 100% right. I mean, this offense is I don't see anything different with it. Nothing. There's no different play calling, no creativity at all. And in yesterday's game, Agent made a point yesterday about San Francisco's speciality is sideline to sideline defense. And they have Tony Pollard running sideline to sideline, which makes no sense to me. And so I mean, but it's the same. It's the same, man. And I that it drives me crazy, but it's the same.
Yo, hold on. I don't want to cut y'all, but look, I see all y'all saying
Mike,
no creativity in the scheme because Dak is limited. That's not an excuse. What do you mean limited? You don't have to be creative. Y'all think creativity means throwing a 30, 40-yard pass. No.
You can
be creative in the running game, passing game. You don't need Dak to be great to be creative. You can actually be creative around his skill.
That's where I disagree.
No, you don't need Dak to be. Yo, do y'all not understand that all you need is him to not make stupid mistakes? Do y'all see Nick Foles won a Super Bowl?
The difference is, I would say, is this. I hear where you're going at with that.
What's up, Sports Donkey?
But the difference with Nick Foles was that he had a consistent stretch in the playoffs where he didn't turn the ball over.
But they had better coaching.
Oh, I hear you.
This is about coaching. This is about you can coach around a player's ability. Dak doesn't have zero ability. You can dink and dunk your way if the coach knows what he's doing. If the coach knows what he's doing, you can dink and dunk your way to victories. You can dink and dunk your way to a grit and grit game and win if you're a good coach. You really can. Like, look what Pete Carroll did last year with Geno Smith, who's been around forever.
I hear you.
He gave him a spark back, play calling, schemes. You know what I'm saying? There's ways around a player. But Mike McCarthy is doing nothing. Why is Dak throwing bombs? That's not his. Bro, you see that interception? It was a bomb. That one pass out of bounds that probably would have been a touchdown by Cooks. It was a bomb down the field. Stop doing that. You drafted your big tight end in the second round. Why you not using him? You got two good solid that could be Ferguson and Schoonmaker could really move that ball if we knew what we were doing. The same way Dalton Schultz moved that ball last year. The same way. Zeke at the backfield was good last year. And this is all through Kellen Moore playbook. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying he was a good play caller, but what Mike McCarthy is doing is damn near a step back from Kellen Moore.
Oh, no. 100%.
At least Kellen Moore put Zeke in the passing game, used the hell out of Dalton Schultz. Used the hell out of him. Hell, there was one game, all our tight ends damn near scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta play these guys better. Like, there's ways to use Dak ability if you know what you're doing, bro. But this play calling is vanilla as it can get. It's predictable. It's plain and pathetic. And a man and a second string defense can come beat this fucking offense because it's pitiful, man. It's pitiful. And that's why I love guys with football knowledge like Cowboys Corner to be like, bro, that was a Cedric Wilson special. And how many times we seen Cedric that plays like that probably is what got Cedric Wilson paid with the Dolphins.
100%.
Because he would get big yards from those plays. And not to say I appreciate the touchdown, but it kind of what Cowboys Corner said, it just brought me back down like, fuck. That's not new.
Yeah.
That's not new. That been here.
Right.
Like, and that's why I love, you know what I'm saying, guys that know what the hell they talking about. They can kind of be like, bro, good touchdown, but don't let Mike McCarthy off the hook. That's a Kellen Moore special. Like, that's old. That's nothing new. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like when it comes to Dak's ability, there's ways. Okay, put it like this. if Bill Belichick was our coach last night, we probably would have won that game.
He's having his own struggles, but
look at his team though. You give him our team.
Sure, I understand where you're coming from.
You give him our team because when he has a team, he wins.
Sure, I understand where you're coming from.
That's what I'm saying. Like not the team he got now, because Mac Jones and they ain't got nothing over there.
Yeah,
you give him our team. Belichick, he would scheme. Belichick, Schoonmaker, and fucking Ferguson probably would have had 100 yards apiece last night though. Belichick.
Yeah.
Because he know how to dink. That's because Gronk and Tom Brady, you got to know how to utilize these, bro. Regardless of what our scheming is, I'm gonna let you go, Cowboys corner. Regardless of what our scheming is for our receivers, they can't create separation still.
Yeah.
Because that what his name? Ward, that cornerback.
Yeah.
Man, them cornerbacks didn't give us nothing last night. And I feel like you got to be able to adjust in the game. Okay, my receivers, they can't get no separation. Let me make plays to spread the field. Make them play cover two. So the middle of the field before your tight ends. Make them play cover two to run your running back out the backfield to give him a little short pass. Sure. Fuck, they pissed me off. But go ahead, Cowboys corner. I know you about to say something about what I said.
No. You are limited because Dak is limited. Like, and this is how you are. So you can't be creative because you're right. You have to use Dak's skill set. And what is skill set? Play action. Do we have a running game to even set play action up? So in order for Dak to succeed, you need a running game to run off play action on. Yeah. So yes, you are limited. You're handicapped because of Dak Prescott. Because if you don't have that running game and that play action, we already know Dak Prescott can't win the game throwing over 35 times. We already know how inaccurate Dak Prescott is. So whenever you don't have everything working, like we say this all the time for the quarter, when we don't have 100% of things clicking, or at least 90% of good things clicking, running game, people getting open, tight ends making catches, Dak being a little accurate. If we don't have that, if we're 80%, Dak Prescott can't carry that. Yep. We have to be somewhere between 85 to 95% in order for Dak Prescott to click and work. Yeah. So you are limited because of Dak Prescott. That comment was 100% true.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Okay. So let's move to the other side of the ball. This is big. This is big here, man. This is big because without our defense, our offense is nothing. Without our defense, our offense is nothing, man.
Nothing.
I said it last night. I don't know if Dan Quinn can beat formidable offenses or not. At this stage, I don't know if when we play teams that have caliber coaches that the 49ers have, Michael doing too much of nothing. So right. So Cowboys corner. Teams are easily finding out what to do with Micah.
Yeah. And
this is why I said on Freaky Friday, I would like to see him come from that linebacker position there now. Because dude, I know he picked up weight, but come on, man. He can't do nothing with 6'6", 330-pound guys that are double teaming him, man. And can't nobody else really get home. Last night was pathetic on every position. First play out the gate, man. Wilson almost breaks fucking CMC neck with a face mask.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with J-Ron Curse now. I just don't know what's up with this defense, bro. What do you see? Speak on the defense, how they played, Dan Quinn, Parsons, just everything from last night.
So you're going to get your Michael Parsons at linebacker because LVE is going to be out quite some time. I don't know the length yet, but he is going to be out with that neck injury he sustained in the game.
Yeah.
So Michael Parsons will be your middle linebacker for the foreseeable future. So you're going to get the wish, and we're going to see how that correlates and see if Sam Williams can bring enough pressure in replace of Michael Parsons. So you will get your wish on that fifth quarter. But the defense as a whole, I'm mad at the defense, but then again, it's really hard to be mad. Yes, they shot themselves in the foot. Yes, they kept us in and kept us out of the game at the same time in the first half. Stupid penalties, stupid offsides, just stupid shit, right?
Yeah.
But so they scored on the first drive. Did they score on the second? Did they score on the third?
No.
Did our offense score?
Nope.
No. Our offense didn't pick up a first down in their first 4 drives. So let's say I'm a Walmart bag. All right. And they scored a touchdown. There's one hole. So I got a leaking hole. All right. So then I'm trying to pass that hole up, but it's a Walmart bag, right? So there's going to be some leakage, right? So more water's going in. They get a 3 and out. That hole stops just a little bit more. The offense don't do shit. Now they're going back in. Now they're working tirelessly trying to stop that leak, right? Then they get back out.
Yeah.
Then they go back in. The offense don't do shit. Then that hole starts leaking more. Next thing you know, it's a busted condom, and the baby's on the way. That's what it is. And instead of a baby, it's a heartache because the defense can only hold so much before they get tired.
Yeah.
You're talking about Gilmore literally mirroring a guy that's 10 years younger than him. He can't do that. He can't do that. Micah Parsons going against a 300-pound lineman. Because after he just did it, three plays in the National Football League is hard. So you do 3 plays, you come back in, you go back in, you're already tired again. Then you have to go. It's not confusing. Pay attention.
Come on, man.
So everybody got it, but you pay attention. I'm only gonna say it once.
Oh gosh.
If you have a Walmart bag and it has a hole in it, you can't put water in it. If you do, it's gonna bust apart. That's what the defense is. It's a pail trying to hold this water bullshit from the offense, and eventually, under pressure, they're gonna bust. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, because the pail's gonna be tired. All right, the defense is gonna be tired.
Yeah.
So you look at stupid penalties. You look at the plays. The defense is doing their job, but the offense isn't. 3 and out. 3 and out. 3 and out. 3 and out. 3 and out.
Yep.
How much more punting, 3 and out? Defense coming right back out.
Yep.
Coming right back out. You're gonna get guys like your younger guys exposed. You just are, because that's just they can only do so much for you until they start getting exposed.
Yep.
They're not getting exposed. They're getting worn down. 5th quarter, Eshaun. They're getting worn down.
Yeah.
And you look at the defense. When the Dallas Cowboys win time of possession, the defense gets more takeaways.
Right.
They get more forced fumbles. They get more 3 and outs. The offense can't do nothing. You know why? Because the offense is doing what they're supposed to do, staying on the field.
Right.
And if you don't do that, that Walmart bag, it's going to bust.
All right. I like that. I agree with that.
You know what? Sticky fingers. I'm going to tell you something. Trey Lance is learning on his own. When Dak Prescott threw that second interception, Dak Prescott was sitting at the bench. No tablet in his hand. Schottenheimer wasn't near him, saying what the fuck happened. You know who was on their tablet looking at the play calls? Trey Lance. Trey Lance was looking at that tablet. Dak wasn't.
Yep.
I'm telling you right now, Trey Lance knows better than to listen to Dak Prescott. He knows better.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
how you feel about the defense you seen from last night?
Dude, and I'm 100% in concurrence with Cowboys corner, man. Like, here's the thing. Yes, the defense, like, I mean, he made a great point in today's thing and then yesterday's thing. They kept us in the game and then they didn't keep us in the game at the same time. That's exactly right, because the self-inflicted wounds bit us in the ass, like the Jaron Curse play when he wasn't even involved and then he wants to taunt the motherfucker. The face mask in the beginning. So all of those self-inflicted wounds piled up, yes, which is the reason why. But the thing is this, where I can, or where I don't want to say don't blame the defense, but where I can, I guess, give them a little bit of a thing is we're not able to sustain offensive drives for more than 2-3 minutes for entireties of games, man. At some point in time, like, let's just keep it real, man. The defense was gassed at from the second quarter onwards, because the fact is, I mean, like, listen, like, they're not defensive scoring, like scoop and scores, pick sixes are supposed to be icing on the cake. They're not supposed to be the fucking cake. You know what I mean? It's like, yes, I understand defenses need to create turnovers. I understand that, but guys, we're not able to score touchdowns at all. And so defense, I don't care what defense you have, even if it could be the 2000 Ravens for all I care. If you can't score nothing, at some point in time, they're going to wear out. And in yesterday's game, they wore out to me by the second quarter. And then it just kept getting worse and worse after that. Now, the penalties on defense, especially the first drive, to me, that's inexcusable. And that, to me, goes. And you're talking about Dan Quinn. Where I have a problem, at least with Dan Quinn, for me, is yes, I understand Micah Parsons is a generational talent. I completely get that. But why is he lining alongside, like, I forget, I don't know what the
Williams.
Yes, there we go. Guys, he's a 10-time Pro Bowler, and he's going to be a Hall of Famer one day. What don't you think it would not? How does it make any sense to be going against him the whole game? Line him up on the other side.
Because they worried about him. They worried about getting him paid. Him and Dan Quinn talked. They worried about getting him paid, and how would it look? Micah Parsons being potentially the best offensive lineman in the league right now for his contract. It'll look good for his contract. So they were more so worried about that than him actually, being smart and playing smart at a different spot than.
Yeah, and I mean, my thing with Dan Quinn, man, is, okay, listen. Yes, we have fast guys on our team. Yes, Micah Parsons is a generational talent, but there is no, like, this whole season, I've not seen Micah Parsons line up once as a linebacker. Not once. He's not played in coverage once. Change it up at some point. I mean, God almighty. And so, but for me, the defense yesterday, man, I mean, it's extremely evident. Everything's on the field. They played really bad. Our offense was worse. But because our offense was worse,
everything's bigger in Texas.
There's a lot more, in my opinion. And so that's kind of what it is. Those are my thoughts. What's up, Cowboys champs?
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
What's going on, man?
What's up, man? Before I let you go, bro, I'm just gonna say for me, the defense.
I'm gonna hop off.
All right,
okay.
Peace. All right, brother.
All right, Ethan.
For me, the defense.
Champ.
For me,
he gone.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. We weren't gonna stay long tonight. I'm tired as hell. He already told me we weren't gonna stay long too. But the defense, there's a lot that needs to be fixed over there. We have players on that side of the ball that just aren't good as they may seem. We played a lot of teams that aren't good. J1 Curse, nah. J1 Curse,
trash.
Nah.
Awful.
Fucking trash.
Malik Hooker always out of place. Everybody besides D-Law and Jonathan Hankin, they just out there. They're just guys, man. There's a lot going on. We don't have any. This defense isn't elite. This defense bullies on teams that just aren't good. When they play formidable opponents, this is what we look like. It's not good. Same with Dan Quinn. I'm just keeping it real how I feel, y'all. Dan Quinn, when we play good teams, he Dan Quinn gets out coached, bro. Dan Quinn.
Yeah.
They scheming and running trying to get sacked. Like I said, when we stick to our assignments and play sound football, nobody really get nothing on us. Yeah, J-Ron Curse is too slow. He's get rid of him. He's pathetic. Michael Parsons had that hyped ass rookie here. And ever since then, he been in his own goddamn head. He let them tell them what position he gonna play at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, your ass need to be a damn linebacker.
Yeah.
You are too small to be going head over Trent. Are you crazy? And why I don't even know why Dan Quinn would even let that go on all game. You want to have this story of Michael Parsons, he stood up to Trent Williams. Screw that, man. Y'all care more about headlines than winning.
Yes, I agree.
Dude got handled, man, and he been getting handled. Teams know what to do to Michael Parsons.
Yep.
Where's 58? Hey, they told me I was tripping. They told me give him time, so I ain't gonna say nothing about it. But I'm saying the same thing. They saying this. They told me he need more time. I said fuck that. Why did you get him then? Nah. But
You know what, DJ? You know what? Me personally, he should have been a second round pick.
we in week 5, man.
Yeah.
How much time do we in week 5?
Yeah.
How many times can Mike McCarthy say we got to get better? We're humble before we in week 13.
Right.
We're in we're going to weeks. How many times are you going to say that before the season is over?
Right.
When do you get it right?
Right.
When do you get it right?
I
How many
agree.
times will we say we're going to get better? Y'all.
It's robotic as fuck, man.
This is what he says. I'm telling you, I'm going to make a compilation of this shit before the week out. I'm not a burn the tape type of guy. I'm not a throw the tape away burn. I'm gonna make a compilation of this shit. Mike McCarthy, he lied, bro. He talking about he's an analytic guy now. He learned his lesson with Green Bay. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
You didn't do
No, you didn't. You're not a good coach, bro. It's like I can't think of her name right now. She been in chat every day, every time we go live. It's like Stephanie. Like Stephanie always say, his time has passed.
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy time has passed.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing he can do with these young coaches.
America analytics is not working.
What analytics? He's not doing nothing.
Analytics is for baseball, not for football.
Dude, he literally said that just to get the job. Let's just keep it real.
I don't know if y'all remember. I did a video years ago. I said, "Ooh, Mike McCarthy tricked us."
No, I'm so tired of Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott's robotic ass fucking voices, man. Drives me out of my fucking mind, man.
This shit disgusting, man. It just sad. Mike McCarthy's not a good coach. He can't win it. That's why Green Bay got rid of him. When your owner get rid of you and you're a Super Bowl coach.
That's right.
When you're a Super Bowl winning coach and your owner still get rid of you, it's for a reason, because you couldn't even win with Aaron Rodgers. How the fuck you can come win with Dak Prescott?
That's right.
And man, you know what, man? And think about this: when Mike McCarthy, when he was at Green Bay, and you remember when their running backs went down, he put Montgomery, a damn wide receiver at running back.
Montgomery, number 88.
Right, yeah.
And it's the same thing.
And if you heard the reports, the main reason he left Green Bay was because, and I quote, they said his offense became stale.
It did. They were stinking it up. They were having losing seasons.
Right.
And I'm telling y'all right now, they can say, we're going to listen for 3 years or however long he's been there. He keeps saying, we're going to get better. He told me this was humbling. You just said that versus the Cardinals.
Right. That's what, yeah.
How long before we in week 12 and 13 and you're saying the same fucking thing?
Dude,
and I get so sick of these fucking YouTubers that say shit that ease their fans' heart to get donations.
That's right.
Oh, don't panic, guys. We're in week, man. Fuck you,
yeah. And man, and you know what, man? You know what? Remember before even the season started, what was the main thing we were questioning? The running back, the health of the offensive line, the play calling, the middle of the defense. Where was it enough for them when they drafted Maji Smith and signing Jonathan Hankins? Was that enough to stop the run?
Yep.
Man,
and look, and all that came to pass yesterday when the Cowboys got their motherfucking ass kicked.
That's right.
Man, listen,
we can't run the goddamn ball. Dak Prescott can't read a damn defense to save his life. Still got Terrence Hill got his ass whooped by Joey Bosa several times. Mike McCarthy not scheming. And Dan Quinn, he made the defense so damn finesse with this stunning that they doing. They ran right up the middle, and they should just been blitzing. Hell, I'd rather for y'all to blitz than all this damn stunning, because the past 4 games that we went against before 49ers, they played against subpar quarterbacks.
Yes.
And then now you got a quarterback who is playing within the system,
Right.
and then the Cowboy defense don't have an answer for it. They know what? I believe they literally quit at the end of the first quarter.
No, that's what I was talking about earlier in the show, Cowboys Champs. It's like, I don't like to call players quitters, but you cannot convince me that yesterday's game, our team quit. Let's just keep it real, man.
Casey, this is exactly what me and Cowboys Champ were talking about last night.
They start on run, yeah.
Bro, why
God,
the fuck are you stunting on run? Yo,
makes
this
no
is
sense.
right. This is how you get gutted. Dan Quinn want to be the motherfucker. Oh, my team got this many sacks. Blah blah blah. Are you fucking stupid? They stunt
God,
so
man.
much they don't know how to do nothing else, man.
Yeah.
They don't know how to do nothing else. And now look at this. And see, this is what I'm saying. This is what I was talking about when I kept talking about Mozzie Smith, bro. How can we say in week 5 our first round and need more time? This ain't no quarterback. We ain't talking about no real skilled position.
He hasn't developed at all in this.
This ain't this ain't no quarterback. This week 5. How is this big man not ready to play?
Dude, I haven't seen him develop at all in the past 5 years.
And you know what? Big as Jonathan Hankin is, he knocked down 3 balls yesterday. Why can't whoever the defensive line coach? Why can't they teach Monty Smith to jump up, throw your hands up, knock the ball down?
Man, listen, man. All I'm saying is, bro,
him, technically, so.
I'm really starting to believe that we should have drafted at a different position right there now.
Yeah.
Listen, if we imagine getting a big, strong ass running back right there.
Yeah.
You know what? Because you know what? I was saying that if B. John Robinson would have fell all the way down with the Cowboys picking, I said no brainer, draft him. But
now we got a linebacker problem, Bob.
We got linebacker. You know what? I think it's more of a scheme problem, really, because if you notice that about the top 3 teams in the NFC, Eagles, 49ers, and the Detroit Lions, they're playing an old school physical type of team, type of game.
Yep.
I think our team like the arm tackle, bro. We ain't physical, man. They arm tackle. If they
not
doing
crazy,
nothing,
man.
They arm tackle.
They not arm tackle. The only thing I kept seeing them doing was trying to doing shoulder tackles.
Dude, the arm tackles fucking piss me the fuck off, man. Consistent arm tackles, man.
Even if you split it, even if you split your games against the Eagles and go 1-1.
Yeah.
What? Even if you slide in the playoffs, what does it matter?
What does it matter, man? Because
what doesn't matter? This team just
thing.
isn't good. They're not good. They got a long way to go, in my opinion, bro. If you don't change your quarterback, you're not gonna. This is a young man's game.
But
I would really like this. Dak Prescott can't run. Dak Prescott is scared to get this dude. He will not take you anywhere. These teams are getting hybrid type of defensive tackles. These big men can run. Right. These linebackers are getting in that backfield. You have to be able to run now. Pat Mahomes can run. Jalen Hurts can run. Josh Allen can run. Justin Herbert can run. Dak and all these guys are mid-20. Dak is an older QB. He can't run, and you have to have legs as a quarterback in this day and age.
No, you're right that you do, but I think the thing is, for me, more than it being a young man's game, and I completely agree with you, but Dak has not improved since his rookie season. Let's just be honest. Like
Even
yes,
even in that, my rebuttal to you is even if
I
he's
guess
not
here you go.
proven in his rookie season, they're still quarterbacks. Look
Right.
where Brock Purdy was drafted at.
Yes.
You got to be able to move. Daniel Jones might not be good, but he got legs under him. The
Yeah,
dude
he
be
sure
sometimes
do.
rushing for the dude be rushing for 100 yards sometimes.
Yeah.
And
No,
you know what?
Quarterback can't move.
no,
It
you're
was one.
right. It's
It was one play where the Cowboys. Well, I think they was at their own 20. Dak Prescott rolled out, trying to
I
do
know
them old
exactly.
stupid ass long passes. He could have
Oh God.
ran 5 yards, but
And got it. Yeah, he could
he
have gotten
got
it like
hit.
yeah. He, but
Hey,
to
that's true,
Sticky
Sticky
Fingers'
Finger.
point. No,
That's
the
true,
thing is
Sticky
for
Fingers.
yeah, because that's exactly where I was going. Was what Sticky Fingers was saying. Like he's making from his rookie season to now, he still cannot read fucking shit on defense, and it's infuriating to me because guys, like, okay, we can talk about Dak Prescott is it's a young man's game. I completely agree with you, fifth quarter, about that, about his lack of legs and him running and all that. I completely get you and I hear you. I just think, I mean, at the end of the day, he's not able to read defenses. And if there's any pressure, all of a sudden he becomes a shell of himself. He loses footwork. And then he does that, we talk about that backpedal shit that he does. The pick that he threw, the first interception he threw, that ball was very badly overthrown. The second and third pick straight to the guy. And so those are decisions, man, that has not improved at all. He's making fundamental mistakes. And for you to be an 8-year starter and to still make fundamental mistakes, like, I'm sorry. Like, it's just, God, man, like, he frustrated. And hearing 1980 yesterday talk about, it's time to give up on Dak, man, like, I'm right there with him, man, because it's just, it's like a dog's tail, man. At some point, it's going to curl back up.
See,
Right?
hey, that's coach. That's ownership.
That's
Why
ownership,
would you
right?
let
And
him
he has
have?
no
Why would you
choice
let
there,
him
but
have that?
I think
Why would you
because
let him have that? A guy that when the pocket closes on you and it's pressure, he lose all mechanics.
he lose all mechanics. Like, that makes no sense to me, man.
I
And
mean, and know what? And the sad thing, was like what Eshawn said, he's an 8-year veteran. He should know better than this.
that's right. At the very, very, very least, your footwork at this point in time should be like, you should have that shit nailed down at this point. But then for your footwork, when there's any pressure to revert back to your rookies, man, nah. He reads, oh my fucking dude, the Sleep Number commercials, holy fuck. The even in yesterday's
Well,
game,
I think
God,
you're talking about one of the quarterbacks that got rid of the ball pretty much faster than everybody
yeah,
else.
and I mean, like,
And,
Tom Brady's a different class
and
altogether.
yeah,
But
like we can't compare. And it was a different game. These
yeah,
defensive these guys are fast as hell now. And
yeah,
when your offensive line isn't that good, the
you
pocket
have to
will
be able
close
to,
on it. Look, listen, y'all. I said it on our live. I saw Simons had said it too.
yeah.
Yeah, we was happy the O-line back, but are they healthy?
He does,
How long
yeah.
do we play for Tyler B. Addis went out?
He played.
How long?
When it comes to Dak, man, I'm done with him. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. Like, yes, he's our quarterback. I hate to go against the quarterback of our team, but it's games like yesterday that's why I cannot, like, remember, like, I made this point repeatedly to you, fifth quarter, that when you asked me this on the first Freaky Friday show, do I trust Dak with 2 minutes left in the game to win it? I told you that I don't know. And because he's too inconsistent, man. And yesterday's game is a proof
He
of
don't
that.
care. The dude smirk when he threw an interception. He don't care. You're right, Stephen. He don't care.
He does not care, man. And that smirk, that tells me everything I need to know about him.
Yeah.
That tells me everything I need to know about him. And yeah, man, he is just
Agent, don't acknowledge him. Don't acknowledge him.
no, yeah. That's why I'm not even talking about him. But I just cannot deal with Dak anymore, man. Like, I don't listen to him anymore in the press conferences. He drives me crazy with the stupid robotic ass stuff that he says in the bullshit press conferences. And it's the same thing with McCarthy, man. Like, oh, you know what? This humbling loss, man. You're being beaten 40-10. You need to be beaten that bad to have it be a humbling loss. Like, really? Fuck off. Like, seriously. And it even goes to Micah, man, because I don't know if you guys heard this, but yeah, after this kind of a loss in yesterday's press conference, Micah Parsons has the nerve to say to the guys in the reporters, "Oh, you know what? I think we just beat ourselves. We didn't lose. Like these guys are not that much better than us." After you get beat,
Oh, they way better than them.
like listen, I understand. Like, okay, you can't say that. You can't say, "Oh, you know what? We suck" or whatever in the press conference. I'm not saying that, but he basically, like, to me, I love Micah Parsons. I love his talent. But to me, what he said yesterday, he's like drinking the Cowboys Kool-Aid, man. He's talking, oh, you know what? We beat ourselves. He didn't, like, he sounded so delusional and it was so annoying. But I don't know, man. I mean,
Hey, Mean Mug, I respect you. I'm not knocking you. You ain't got to give up on it. We just, that's just me. He's still going to be the starter. I'm just telling you what I think he had as far as a starting quarterback. I don't think he has the skill to win the big one.
Nah, he doesn't.
He still he has PTSD from that damn injury. He's very slow. He's not accurate. He don't know how to read defenses. He don't go through all his reads off. Like when the play is set, that's what Dak gonna do. Yep. Dak rarely audibles. Like that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying for me, it's time to move on. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. You gotta start getting Trey Lance ready. He's gonna finish out. He's gonna finish out the season, but next year it's time. It's just time to move on. You know what I'm saying? It's just time. It's time to move on. Don't give up on him. That's fine. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? But just for me, I've seen enough of Dak Prescott since 2016. I've seen enough. I've seen more than enough. There's nothing. There's nothing there. It's up and down.
Yeah, I did.
Up and down, up and
you know what? You see my video. For those who haven't seen my video, that's my answer.
It's just I've seen enough bad to know that it will always outweigh the good, and the bad is always at the wrong time.
At the wrong time.
It's always like when we need Dak to be. When Dak throw a 300-yard game, 4 touchdowns, when we need him to do that, he don't do it because he's just not really that good when it comes to top talent, man. And it's just unfortunate, bro, that all these years have just been, and it ain't all been his fault. Jerry's still at the top of the echelon when it comes to this shit. But you know, sometimes you can have guys that can overcome all this, and Dak just isn't one. Like I said, a lot of it not his fault. Jerry chose to draft him. Jason Garrett chose to draft him and made the decision to let him run that whole 2016. And I'm not going to go back in time, but I guarantee you, if Tony Romo. Tony Romo played in that playoff game against Green Bay, we'd have won. But nonetheless, we're gonna do one more topic and we're gonna get out of here. Cowboys champ. I said earlier, and I said the same. Me and Cowboys Corner talked about it. Brian Broaddus also brought it up today on Cowboys Break. He said he feel if this roller coaster is still going by week 8, he think Schottenheimer will start calling the plays. What you think?
Schottenheimer should be calling plays anyway.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I mean, why in the hell you bring him? You bring him in the first place?
Yeah. What's the point of doing it to begin with?
Yeah, you know what? Because Schottenheimer, but no what? The reason I think the only inherent in. Well, I ain't gonna say that word, but the only thing that will hinder his play calling is the lack of having a thunder in the running game. We got plenty of lightning. We don't have that thunder to offset the lightning.
Yep.
That's why. Cause man, I said it from the get go. Who's gonna be the bell cow?
Yeah,
I said it during. I said it.
Saying that forever.
Yeah.
You know what? And I said it during before the draft.
Right.
The Cowboys need to pick up a running back in free agency. Cowboys need to pick up a running back because Pollard is not it. But you heard a lot of things about Cowboys can do it. The media, Pollard is the one that's gonna handle all the carries.
Right.
Dumbass Jerry Jones. It's not working.
No, it's not.
And then, you know what? And my thing is, okay, this so-called Texas Coast offense, man, you might as well just kept the old playbook, but just use a different person to call the right amount of plays.
Yeah.
If you're gonna keep Dak as the helm as the quarterback,
Mm-hmm.
and now, one thing I did hear today.
Mm-hmm.
They were saying that on the radio on 105, on 105.3 The Fan,
Mm-hmm.
that it's rumors that Mike McCarthy don't like Dak Prescott as the quarterback, and Dak Prescott don't like the playbook.
Really?
Man,
There might be some truth to that.
Man, I'm so sick of man.
Yeah, me
Fuck
too.
them, man.
Yeah, man.
Play
Yeah.
ball, play
I don't
ball,
wanna
like
hear it.
play fucking ball. Tom Brady and Belichick didn't like each other for
They
years.
didn't
They
like
still
each
won
other, and
Super
they won
Bowls, man.
championships
Play
together.
ball, man. Fuck
Yeah.
that. It's always this is shit I be talking about when all this bullshit go on. All this shit be coming out. Like I get sick of that shit. Just play ball, man.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Just play fucking ball, bro. Like this is my last point, and I'm gonna let y'all get y'all closing point. My thing is the offense, bell cow, we need it now. I thought Tony
Yes,
Pollard could do
yes.
it. He can't.
He
We need
can't.
wide receivers. Defensive side of the ball, it's week 5. I haven't seen our Marty Smith. He's starting to look like Taco.
Oh
It's
shit.
starting like another Michigan bus.
God.
Yeah, no Michigan trash.
It's starting to look like another Michigan bus because
Man, that
this
hurts.
week 5. You're a first rounder, bro. I ain't saying
Yeah.
be Aaron Donald, but I'm just saying I want to see you flashing on my
Have
screen.
some improvement. Have some growth.
Let me see some. Let me hear your name, bro.
Yeah.
Because all I'm hearing is DeMarcus Lawrence, Michael Parsons, and fucking Jonathan Hankins.
OC. Hankins, OC, somebody else.
And I don't expect you to be Odigizua because you're not there yet. But show me something.
Something. Yeah.
My first, our first round pick is just invisible. He's not, you know that. And see, this we about to be go back to the year when we were just drafting bad.
Yeah.
We thought Taco was gonna be it. Oh my god! Now looking like Mars.
Oh, I didn't. I hate that Taco pick.
Oh no, but a lot of people first thought, even I did too, that Taco was going to be the shit.
He was just big for nothing. I didn't know who he was. I knew who Jordan Lewis was, but I didn't know who Taco was.
Yeah.
But even though they was on the same team, I just didn't know who Taco was because his last year, I don't even know why they picked him. But I need to see something from Mozzie. We got to go get. I like Donovan Wilson, J-Ron Curtis. I hope this is his last year.
Oh,
Malik Hooker, he just signed another deal. He looking like shit. We need some linebackers, man. Like OG keeps saying, this shit is bad.
No, he's right. He's 100% right about that.
This shit bad. Ishan, what's your closing thoughts on this game last night and the team?
Look, man, at the end of the day, like, we can talk about the coaching, we can talk about the defense. They completely shat the bed yesterday, 100%. But like I kept telling you in the offseason, 5th quarter, you and I have had so many conversations.
Oh, don't say that. That's disgusting. Dante Poe was so trash. Go ahead.
No, you're good. But I'm just saying, like, listen, at the end of the day, if Dak doesn't do his part, yesterday's game is what happens. And he's, like I keep talking about the analogy of a dog's tail, man. We all know Dak at some point in time, like, he'll have 4 tubs against the shitty teams. He'll have 4 tubs when it does not matter the most. But whenever we need him, be it a big regular season game, be it a big playoff game, these are the kinds of games we get. And like 1980, I've supported him. I've had his back a lot. At this point, I don't anymore because I hope I'm wrong. I really, really hope I'm wrong, man. But I have not seen any improvement from him. I made a comment about this on Cowboys Champs' video. He's a sporadic quarterback. He'll have spurts, games here and there, where he'll throw for 4 tubs, he'll play well, and then Cowboy Nation wants to be like, oh my God, we have top 10 quarterback, we have this, that, and the third. And then he'll have games like yesterday, which is, there's no happy medium at all with him. He'll have a shitty game, then he'll have a really great game like this. where's the medium? Where's the consistency? Like, at least, I mean, look, even the shitty teams, for example, even the fucking Chicago Bears, for that matter, for as bad as they are as an organization, they know their shit. You know, at least they could say, hey, you know what, Jalen Hurts is not going to, or not Jalen Hurts, a fucking Justin Fields is not going to play well. They can at least say that much. There's even consistency on the bad end with them. For us, as Cowboy fans, we're in this fucking gray area with Dak. We're lying in that gray area. It's like, okay, hey, you know what? Dak may play well next week against the Chargers. He may have 3 touchdowns. He may just as easily throw for 3 picks again. He may just as easily completely shit the bed again. We have no idea. You guys don't know. I don't know. And that's the sad thing. That's the sad truth about it. But that's my thoughts on the game. I mean, we all saw what happened. And it's the same thing is happening again and again. And this is, I'm not the kind of Cowboy fan to be like, in the moment, I'm going to say something sporadic, something angry. This is what I've seen from Dak for 8 years now, and I'm sick and tired of it, man. I just can't do it no more. So that's So I mean, I'm not a guy to blame an entire game on one person, but at this point, it's just time for him to go. That's just what it is with me. So that's where I am with it.
Cowboys channel. What's your final thought, man? What you thinking about? You might be on mute.
Are you on mute?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll get my final thought.
I'll make this quick and short. Dak's gotta go. Regardless, you might well just play Cooper Rush until Trey Lance is ready. Defense, they gonna have to change their philosophy on stopping the run.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to stop studying so much on first and second down.
Yeah.
The 49ers actually exploited them. And of course, you know, every time a team gets exploited, there's tape on it.
Right.
That's a bunch of tape on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, you gotta start looking at the future for a quarterback.
12-5. What I pick. Parsons.
I'm muted.
Nope.
I'm muted.
No, you back. I thought you had stopped talking. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Parsons. Put him back first and second down. Put him back as a linebacker, and then on third down, put him as a pass rusher.
Yep, that's right.
And I would get on the defense. I'll make another video probably tomorrow on defense.
Okay. You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. So for me, you got to start getting ready to. You got a quarterback, a former first rounder who can throw, pretty accurate, bigger guy, tall guy. It's time to be. If you're not building your O line, your team won't work. Salute to Tony Romo for telling Jerry, I need an offensive line.
Yeah.
And Jerry went assemble one of the best offensive line to ever do it.
Yep.
If you saw that 2014 and 2016 season, Jesus Christ.
Second Great Wall of Dallas right there.
I didn't appreciate Doug Free enough. I'm sorry, Doug Free. But you got to start building your O line. You can't build it around Tyron, Zach Martin getting hurt. You got to build it around Terrence Steele and Tyler Smith.
Yeah.
You got to build it around and Tyler Biadasz. You got 3 good offense. What's up, Jacob? You got 3 good offensive line. Terrence Steele, Tyler Smith, and Tyler Biadasz. Build around those. Tony Pollard is not the future at running back. Simple as that. I really doubt if CeeDee Lamb want to sign with this team. I just don't see it. You got to use Michael Parsons better. He's not your traditional defensive end, and you're trying to make him that. He's going to be beat up. He told Michael Irvin after the playoff game last year against the 49ers, he said he was sore for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He's not that big. And teams know what to do with him right now because we are scheming, and it's now hard to block somebody that just running straight at me. You might get past one of us, but you ain't getting past 2 of us that's 6'5" and 350.
Yeah.
So you got to do that. There's a lot of things that need to be moved around. I'm going to say it. I don't want to see Dan Quinn as our head coach. I said it.
Yes.
I don't care. I don't want to see that. What's his name? Mike McCarthy.
Mike
He got to
McCarthy.
go. No, they wasn't disappointed. You saw what Stephen Jones said. He said he sees some good things coming out of this.
Really?
So, shit, yeah. Stephen Jones, yeah, he said he sees some
What
good
did he
things
say?
coming
What
out
did
of
he
this.
say that?
I'm not surprised at all, but
You know, he do a
kind of
show every
thing.
week. He said he sees some good things coming out of this. He said, you got to give it time. Every year he said you got to give
He
it
says
time.
the same thing every fucking year, man.
So that's what I'm telling you now.
Just like his daddy.
If this team, if they don't go ahead and move forward with Trey Lance, because he's gonna beat Cooper Rush at the position, even though Cooper Rush knows the offense better.
Yeah.
If it's between them two next year, he's gonna beat Cooper Rush just because he's more athletic, he's more accurate, and he's more your traditional style quarterback that you need in this type of football era.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I said. CeeDee's gonna go. He's gonna go somewhere like that. But nonetheless, we're gonna get out here. We'll see y'all back Friday. Salute to everybody. I'm going to bed. Peace out, y'all.
All right, guys, take care.